Hello people, this is an ant video from my YouTube channel, and as you can see, they're in here. If I zoom in, this colony is just a standard black garden ant. As you can see, there's quite a few in there. I'm going to be doing two parts to this video because this is part one. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this big one out over here. They just haven't took to it at all. It's been in for a few months. I've seen the odd ant in there, but I think there's a few in there now, but they're just not really taking to it. So in part two, you're going to see what I'm going to do with this one. It's from an EpiPen, believe it or not. So I've got a plan on hoping that the ants will like what I'm going to do with it. They've been in this test tube for, well, it's a year now. August last year I got this queen, so it's getting on for a year now. There's got to be close to over 50 easy in there. As still a newbie, really, this is my first queen that I've had. You know, it's still relatively new to me. I'm still learning, but you know, they're quite happy in there. And the type of thing I'm going to be doing is exactly what I've done here. If you see the little small test tube, I'm going to be setting up another setup like that, but in this one. I'm going to do a video to show people how I'm going to do it. So yeah, this is the end of part one. Part two will follow after this. So yeah, it's a year on now and she's doing quite well in this setup. She's been happy. There's no water left in there, and I was hoping they would move, but they don't seem to want to move at the moment. So yeah, I'll catch you in part two of this episode video. Ta-da. Hello people, this is the other part two of my ant video. As you can see, I've got the tube here now, and I've put a tiny little bit of cotton wool soaked in water there as a backup for their drinking. And then obviously I've got these two here, these two small ones. What I'm planning to do now is I'm just going to... Really, you could use anything to hold them together. I've just found this bit of wire mesh that should do the job okay. And it would be very easy to take it apart afterwards. So, you know, you don't want it to hold it together real tight or anything. It's just so they don't keep moving. Well, they're going to keep moving a bit there anyway. But as you can see, I've allowed them two different levels. So, you know, I don't know if they're going to like it. But all they're going to do is just chuck that in there like this. And then just keep that like that. And I'm just going to see, I'm going to give it a few days and see what they think of it. I was thinking about putting some cotton wool around it, but, you know, I don't know if they like that. I'd done that with the last one because I thought they might try and dig into it and create their nest again, but they didn't. So this kind of setup could work with different sized test tubes just as well. So it may be worth giving it a go and buying a few large test tubes and then go down the scale, and you could do like quite a few levels, I would imagine, at least maybe 4 or 5, because there's loads of different levels of test tube sizes you can get. So yeah, it may be worth thinking of doing that as a formicarium for them, because they'd be used to it being in a test tube anyway, and having loads of different layers that they can climb out of may help them feel more secure. I'm hoping this do, to be honest. I could probably push it in a little bit further. Yeah, as you can see now, it's like they would have two different layers. At the moment, it might be too moisturized for them, I don't know. But, you know, we can only try. Well, so much to my holding them together. That's been and come apart. But yeah. Like I said, I'll give that a go now, and I'll put that back in and see what they think of it. I may make another video if I've got time, but this is just a quick video just to show people what I'm trying and seeing if they would like it or not. So yeah, or one of the best things to get You can get them on YouTube. They come in 2 separate things. But for making test tubes, water and all that, you're better off buying some of these because they don't have to save a lot of time, and you can get all the air bubbles out really easy with using these. So I definitely recommend if you're a beginner, get on to Amazon or eBay. All of them sells them, and just buy some of these because they save a lot of time, and they are very good at making test tube setups and things like that. So yeah, that's the end of the video. Thanks for watching, and until next time, ta-da. Hello people, this is the last part of the little project I've done with my ant farms. As you can see, just about, there's 2 small little test tubes in there. And what I've done in the end to stop that slipping, I double layered some tape on the other side. I'm not sure if the ants are like that, but I've put some cotton wool there too, so they can climb over it, and it makes them feel a bit safer, I think, because as you can see there, they've completely covered that up. So I thought, well, if I give them a bit of cotton wool there, they could do the same type of thing and feel safe. I will be keeping a close eye on them to see if they do like this. At the moment, they're all, I did knock the container a few times, so they're all in silent mode and grouped together. I'm going to leave them alone now. They're drinking their water and their sugar water fine. So yeah, they're going well, and I'm quite happy with it. Maybe soon they will move, and then I can get this test tube out and hopefully give it a clean, and because they've been in that one now for a long time. But we'll wait and see what happens and take it from there. So thanks for watching the video, and until next time, ta-da.